Hey, it's Mackenzie here. So I just got finished watching all the videos, the final reflection videos for each group, and kind of watching all of them is interesting to see how some were like an hour long or like a couple minutes long, and just all the work that got put into them, and everybody did really good. But watching through like the groups that I felt like related to ours the most, or at least that had key things that related to ours, was the Eagles and Kind Acts. Listening to the Eagles, something that was key that our group especially like pointed out was just like how right now in college, like having these group projects, it's hard to get groups together because everybody's schedule is so crazy. And they just mentioned that, and they were just like, it was they got it to work like we did no matter what. Like they had a malfunction, I believe, with their last video, and they still, even though they had met, they thought they had it done, they had to re-meet, and they made it work. And it was just very interesting to see that we weren't just the only group struggling like with that, so it made me feel better. They also talked about just how in each thing, like overcoming bias and all the books and chapters, how just everything fundamentally is key, and it's just that's very important. Out of the Kind Acts group, they pointed out how each person does have a job, like the timekeeper, the leader, and blah blah blah, and how having that job is very important to each person. But they did point out how each person is dependable, and though each person has a job, each person could be relied on to do anything. Like we talked about in our group, how like wasn't just a team leader saying, hey guys, we got to do this. We had other people saying like, hey, chapter video, hey this, hey that. So it was really nice, and it's cool to see that another group was doing that too. So yeah, I think this semester went well. I think it was really cool to see how other groups worked, comparing it to ours, and that the things that we were struggling with, other groups were struggling with. And it just made me feel better, but it made me know that like this happens in the real world. It's not just you alone, and other people are struggling with it. And I think each group kind of pointed that out. This is all the real world. It's just kind of like a little scenario situation that you're experiencing, what's going to happen in the real world. So that was really cool. And so yeah, I really enjoyed this class, and this is the last video. So I guess I'm signing out. Bye.